Reminder to folks, we are playing modded, so if that is a problem for you, this isn't the stream for you. Although I don't think that's a problem for most of the wonderful folks here. From custom intro sound, the countdown is ominous. It is ominous. Resume! Back to the fight. Of what it will be. Yes, you should start thinking about it. Alright, let's decrypt shit. Ugh, I hate this. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argus Row cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? Well, I guess we're going to be taking a look at that later. Is there anything else here I need to look at? The Citadel is amazing. It was amazing before the remaster, and it's amazing now. I fucking hate these two. And let's go get my real squad.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
I love the Elcor.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong. And it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Good day.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
I've always thought that the Volus remind me so much of Donald Trump.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Tell me.
Actually, I would like to know more about your
Let's
history.
get some lore.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan.
Maroon is crying from the ad-libs.
The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be
Have you
invited
played
to the
this
Council
before,
long
Isaac?
before our species will.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
What is it you do here?
Oh, I already did this.
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people.
Chastising rebuke.
You
Sorry.
are naive. The Earth clan will be invited to the Council long before
You
our...
seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Called out.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
All right.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth clan.
Earth Clan. Alright, that's Ambassador Udina. Oh, I forgot to see if I... Why do I have Krogan armor?
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Jeez. Okay.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Goodbye. Can't remember if the other counselor is here.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Hello, Elcor diplomat.
Human, delighted welcome. It is good to meet you.
Hello, goodbye. That's back there. Oh, I don't think we need to talk to you quite yet. Sure. Oops. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Eta cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. Alright. Cool. Are you the mean?
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
You're very mean.
Don't believe the rumors. What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Across the bridge. So that bridge, I'm guessing? Okay. Already went in there. Okay, just remembering my lay of the land.
To be your guide.
I'm actually good, thank you. Gain access to the wards. Okay, so we haven't talked to the council yet. Should probably just go ahead and do that. That's like our I am full of and we are just about to call the Uber to oh Erica, my god. Oh my god. I am getting anxiety just thinking about it. But have fun, I guess. I am not ready for you. But in all seriousness, have a good time, friend. Be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Just kidding. Do it all. Let no one or nothing stop you. Be gay, do crime.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence.
Don't do anything I would do.
To provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 2, located at the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the most recognizable and important features of the Presidium. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station.
How would you know that?
Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems,
You
such as
operate in this
navigation and
place
life
and don't
support,
understand
function
how it works.
automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the Council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
Tell me more about the relay monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the Council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel
Dang.
Control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
It's wild.
I'd like to hear more about the Council chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
What if someone has business with the Council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the Council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual Council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the Council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Have a pleasant day. All right.
The Council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Who was
Who were you
that?
just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the Council.
It's Daddy. You don't like Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Oh, don't worry, hottie. We'll be back. It's a rapid transit. We don't need that. Oh, hello.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander?
Okay, there's Captain Anderson. Oh, Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon, then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures, just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres. He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
It's a little dramatic.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
I'll take care of it.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
I hate that guy.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
All right, back to you.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
So would I. No. Ugh.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's just frustrated. The council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
The thing about Anderson and Saren and like that detail that he just gave us about Saren really sets a stage. We're going to talk a lot about racism in this game and this sort of hatred and distrust between the different races. Because the idea, there's so many names that here that imply a sense of unity, but it's all just this very, it's all a ruse. Well, ruse might be a strong word, but it's all very flowery and surface level. Because so it's like, oh, we have a council, we have an alliance in this council, and you know the Council of Races work together, but really everything is in the hands of Wombat. Howdy, you're to be rowdy. Hello, friend. Good to see you. Wait, hold on. Missed a message. I think that he would kill 1,000 innocent civilians to stop a war and an instant thing is really awful here on Earth, but also, like, what exactly is the scale of things going on in space? What if the projected loss of life of the war is quadrillion? Yeah, and that's a fair point. That's 100% a fair point. Baka, I think, but that said, I think if you're kind of thinking about it from the perspective of, you have not misread the vibe, Wombat, are you kidding? If you're thinking about it from the perspective of humans who have only been with the Citadel and been part of this, you know, alliance of races for a rather limited amount of time, their scope is going to be smaller just by its very nature. Even now, we don't have a concept of quadrillions. We don't have we only even think so far as how many humans are there on Earth? There's like what, 6 billion people, something like that, which is still a ton of people. But when you think about that scope, you know, it's going to take humans a lot longer to come to this, you know, wider, to understand things at a greater scale. And that said, that's going to inform Captain Anderson's opinion. It's going to inform Shepard's opinion. And it absolutely does work against them because, you know, it's clear that that's one of the main reasons that Saren is a Spectre. He's willing to do what it takes to get the job done. And the council has Spectres so that they can do those things without having to worry about like the moral integrity of the things that are happening. Assy, grassy, time for classy. Wombat, it is so good to see you, friend. How are you doing? Happy Saturday. So yeah, we now have like the tone set for Saren. We already know how much he's willing to do in order to accomplish his goals. It's one thing if you're accomplishing those goals as a Spectre in the interest or the perceived interest of the collective of races in Citadel space. It's another thing when you're doing it, as a means to an end. And so we're witnessing that active transition. So it's no surprise that the council is not gonna have any suspicion, because they already see Saren is, Saren's our best operative. He does some shady shit, but he gets the job done, so we have no reason to question him. And that's gonna rub humans the wrong way, and it's probably one of the chief reasons that Saren, doesn't like humans. One, he sees us as a threat for, I say us, he sees humans as a threat considering the way that they've risen in the ranks since they joined the Citadel. But he also sees this, human nature of empathy as a weakness. And that's going to just come up over and over and over again. Saren, is going to represent the trolley problem, I think, for a lot of this story. And I think this concept from Shepard is true. We're too independent.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests, too.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
We're at the very beginning of Mass Effect 1. We just got a spanking and having our council or our Spectre status denied. So, have you played the Mass Effect games, Wombles? If not, you should. They're great.
That guy's up to something.
What guy?
The one over by the Keeper.
Hello.
What? Oh,
a spanking.
No, never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No.
Are you winning, son?
It wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I can help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
Okay.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Okay. There were a few over here, so let's go find them.
No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
Annoyed that I can't turn off the camera shake every time I sprint. Ooh, and a level up. Let's go. Can I talk to you yet?
Commander?
No? Okay. Okay, I think that's all of those. I'm sure there's another over here somewhere. Oh ho ho. Eureka.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making us...
Okay. Alright, we gotta go find Daddy. You fully prepared for it. What class on video games would you want to teach? All prep done for you to your standards, visual aids, etc. All of it just instantly ready. A complete deep dive and analysis on Claire Obscure Expedition 33. That would be my dream. And to make it AI proof. Great question, though.
The Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
No one cares, Ashley. Excuse me. Thank you, Jeffrey. Hi, Jeffrey. How you doing, pal? Sorry, I'll give you 2 seconds. Okay. Forget how I scanned this keeper. There we go. Never mind. I thought it was tougher than it was.
Do not disturb the keepers.
I didn't disturb it.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here. This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area. That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
What's the problem?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
Evangelical permit.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Ugh. Freedom of religion, baby, come on.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
What's going on here?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed.
It's not,
Exacting
just buy a
payment as
permit.
a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
I mean, that's true, but also we are not in the US and they.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
I don't have enough, I guess, Paragon or Renegade yet.
What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you?
Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth. However, this one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit.
150 credits. This should cover you.
This is a most appreciated action. You are not of the Hanar, but you wish to help spread the truth of the Enkindlers. This one will not cause any further trouble for the CSEC officer. This one offers its thanks.
There you go.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Okay. All done? We're good? Everybody's good? We're happy? Religious freedom intact? Cool. GG's, everybody. Am I sure there's... Oh. I guess it's gonna shake. Okay, whatever. I tried. To the embassies. To Citadel Tower and wards. Wait, where do I need to go first? Head to the bank in the financial district. Garrus. Okay, go to Cora's den in the lower wards. Okay. Ooh, a keeper to scam. Cora's den, please. A gentleman's club in the wards.
That's her.
Those were Saren's men.
I guess we're on the right
Alright, let's find Harkin.
Not now. I'm watching the show. Go away. I'm not interested in talking.
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up.
What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it.
He's not coming out, Rex. End of story.
This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Oh,
hey
no,
there,
no.
Sweetheart, you looking for some fun? Because I gotta say, that soldier get-up looks real good on that body of yours.
Yeah, let's sexualize the
Why
women.
don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. We'll see where this goes.
I'll pass.
Suit yourself, Princess. You know, if more Marines looked like you, I might have joined the Alliance instead of CSEC.
Can I punch him?
I'm looking for a CSEC officer, a Turian named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
That is not how herpes works.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The heroes fall. Classic tragedy.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
Bye.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. I bet he's just messing with our heads.
You're probably right. Still, I'd like to hear what the captain has to say about all this.
Alright, I think that takes us back to... Okay, that takes us to the lower markets.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
We have very few credits. Actually, you know what? Let's pause the game here really quick. Hold on. Check my squad. Okay. Oh, give me 2 seconds, chat. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, shush, Jeffrey.
Kittens, inspired
Parm,
by
hello. Good to see you, friend. Good to fucking see you. How's it going? All right. Letty. Save. Okay. 2 hours of sleep because of nerves and we'll be traveling. Oh, you're headed back? You're headed back, friend? My goodness. I know travel is not my favorite thing either, so I am thinking about you, pal. Yeah, you got this. I totally get it. I get the same way when I travel. I really do. I really, really do. Yes, it will be fine. I just know that it's not pleasant. I get it. Let's see if that worked. Okay. Oh, I think I'm not able to wear heavy armor yet. Probably gotta level up. Yep, I do. How much do I have? Production, equip. Okay, yeah, that's where I can. Guess I can't do it yet. Alright. Alright. And then the others should be...
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh gosh, yeah, that's right, Jeffrey. Ugh. I would simply cry.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Yep, just show me. Yeah, we'll sell all of our junk. Guess that's all of our junk. Alright. Well, I guess we can worry about the rest of this later. Oh, this broad.
Is that really? You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
And my friend's flat in Newcastle last weekend, so I had to go back yesterday. Oh no! Obsessively double checking I had everything before I left my friend's flat in Edinburgh. Oh no! Ah, shut up! Wild.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is
We will talk more about it, though.
Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
They say a lot of things. I was too busy killing them to count.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Here you go.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Alright. Bit of a weirdo, but whatever.
I don't think
need
you
to
bought
find
this.
the...
I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
This...
Med clinic, let's go. They were like, oh, I don't know how to get to the airport. I would take an Uber. That goes from their flat to the airport, and Ubers are... Oh, yeah. I'll bet Uber's expensive. I'm glad that there's a bus that goes straight there, though. That's convenient. Oh, hello, Keeper. You are now scanned.
Commander
Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard!
Oh, Lord.
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go.
You don't say.
I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Alright. Can I remember the way to the... That's the Presidium. Down here is CSEC. Med wards, it might be over here. Yep, med clinic.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear!
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go.
Ah!
Dramatic death.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Oh, get fucked, loser. Hey, Daddy.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
Glad I could help.
Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men...
I'm Garrus Vicarian, and this is my rectum.
They work for Feast.
Let me go get him.
They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
Everyone watch the chair while I'm gone. This is my husband. This is my man. Is he still in the fridge? Probably could be. Had to cool off. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian. Oops, back to this.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Then what?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker?
Mm.
That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
We're gonna talk a little bit about Garrus as the disillusioned lawman, and that's going to be a theme for Garrus throughout the trilogy. I feel like the best analogy, Jeffrey. I feel like the best analogy for Garrus, or my favorite way to describe him, would be basically a paladin without a god, or a paladin oathbreaker. Because Garrus is a CSEC officer, essentially the Citadel police force, and who has become disenchanted with the system that he serves because of so much bureaucracy and red tape that prevents him from doing what he feels is the right thing. He's like true chaotic good. Whatever it takes to do the right thing, to achieve justice. He knows Saren operates at his own will, and he knows that he is deeply constrained by his role as a CSEC officer, and he's been stonewalled now by the brass within CSEC, and so now he has someone like Commander Shepard, who is not a traditional member of the brass, and he sees an opportunity to be able to do the things that he really wants to do. Achieve the justice that he feels is the correct justice. So we're seeing Garrus kind of in this like infancy of his transformation and what his identity as a lawman means when upholding the law becomes breaking the law in order to uphold that law. He's almost Oath of the Crown, but not a ruler of the laws. Yes, yeah, he's Oath of the Crown. That's probably the closest. You're right.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
We could use him.
Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Yes. Hello, Daddy. Goodbye, racist queen. Okay. Welcome aboard, Garrus. Actually, I think I can level you now. Perfect. Let's go get Uncle Rex.
Don't kid yourself. It's even bigger than it looks.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
You will.
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
Glad to have you on the team, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
My boy! My boys. Alright. Are there any keepers here that I can scan? That's the intro area.
Okay, Jalid. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorban, he's threatened you?
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me. I think he's going to kill me.
And why do you think that?
When it's Claire and her boys. That's right, Parv! How did you guess? I hate that I'm so predictable. Alright, let's go talk to this guy.
Hey there. Oh, you're not C-Sec, are you?
Claire, you're a
Did
keeper.
you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance.
You sound a little paranoid, brother.
I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Salarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Oh, that's the guy that I'm doing the
Shorban.
keeper scanning
That's
for.
the guy who wanted us to scam the Keepers.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Okay. We got a lot to do. Hello, Keeper. I think I can go to you later. I don't think I can go to you right now. Also, let's level up Rex. Okay, you can't wear any of that yet. You can't wear any of that yet. So we're kind of... We're at the moment at an impasse. Well, let's see. I can... Is there anything else I can equip here? Alright, well, we can switch our shotgun, I guess. I have the same... What about my snipers? They're all the same. Alright, now we need to go to... back down to the wards. Core is done.
Looks like it's shut down.
Fist knows we're coming.
Over there! Take
I'm on it!
Ah!
Shields disabled.
So dramatic.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway. It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Why do I have to do everything myself?
Skadoosh.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Tell me where the Quarian is and I won't have to shoot you in the kneecaps.
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker. Ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
We don't shoot unarmed prisoners.
How many people died because of him? He brought this on himself. Besides, we have more pressing concerns.
That Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
I have to, well, let me see if it'll let me. Yeah, okay. Rex, so the first thing that I always like to talk about with Rex, his name, Rex, even though it's spelled W-R-E-X, the name Rex is, you know, pulls from the Latin word for king, yada yada. And that's gonna be very relevant to his character arc later. But what we see with Rex right now is this, He's almost like a polar opposite of Garrus. They're polar opposite in that he's exactly the same. Garrus uses the law as justification for working outside the law. And Rex doesn't give a fuck about the law. But still operates under strict personal regulations, a personal code. As we just saw based on the fact that he killed Fist despite the fact that he'd surrendered. He told us right there, I'd been paid, this was a job, I don't leave a job half finished. It wasn't a personal thing at all. It was always about just doing what he'd been paid to do, doing what, and that's something that's highly indicative of his character. And that we're going to see lots more of, especially as it relates to his identity as a Krogan and the culture of the Krogan overall. In a weird way, he's got a very distinct philosophy. That's actually, I shouldn't even say it's a weird way. It's not. There's nothing weird about it. He's not disillusioned. He's disillusioned in a lot of ways, but it's more of a personal disillusionment than it is with the system he operates within. The system provides him with an identity that he lacks without it. Because of what the Genophage took from him. Hang on, Tally, we're coming. We're coming.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
I smell trouble.
Oops, sorry.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Well, I didn't take care of him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Tali's story is going to be a coming-of-age story. In the more traditional sense. Tali is a character that now finds herself operating under the guidance and leadership of very seasoned adventurers, we'll say. Soldiers. we have met Tali now at probably her most vulnerable and her most impressionable. I know, I love Tali. She's such a great character. And this is the most impressionable period for a Quarian. And she shared something about herself that is decidedly vulnerable. Her identity is tied to her community. It is truly tied to being a Quarian. The Krogan, as we're seeing with Rex, they operate very independently. There is no sense of community amongst them because of the way they have been decimated by the genophage. We'll talk more about the genophage later as that's revealed. The Quarians have been impacted in a different way, which again we will learn more about later. But they've also endured trauma and decimation as a species. But their response has actually brought them closer together than it ever did. And it has fostered, instead of, it causing them to splinter, it's really brought them together in a unique way and caused them to adapt their culture and traditions to a new lifestyle that has allowed them to survive. And the pilgrimage is just one factor or one facet of that. But Tali is a great character in that we get to see, and similar in the way that we'll see with Liara, these characters that grow with Shepard because of Shepard and because of the other members of this crew that we are now putting together. It's the impetus for the Scraptics in a vet. Isn't that crazy? I kind of wonder, because there's definitely some nods, I would think. Continue.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
That's a good analogy there, Wilds. I hadn't quite considered that. You could make an argument for either side being either one. Although I know what you would, what most people would probably imply. But the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism. Is that true? Oh yeah, especially for ME3, yes.
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life, and they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
Cool.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Alright, we'll stick with Rex and, Rex and Garrus for now. There are now some, keepers I can scam up here. Boop. Oh, nope, I can't go there. Alright. Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
What do you need?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
Can't believe it's the Brassy Dudes. Hello? Brassy Dudes, what's up, my dude? How are you doing? How was the move? Are you all set up? You good to go? They declared it impossible for my wife. I'll find out.
We'll look into it.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosco.
Has been insane.
When I last saw him,
Oh,
he was in the
I'm
expensive
sorry,
bar
friend.
over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral and the respect she deserves.
Okay. Almost fully set up. Yeah, I can't wait to see the new place. I saw that there's a chance you'll stream tomorrow, but more likely than not Monday, right? Surely we'll be done. Prage, we're all praging for you.
Holy Jesus.
Lizard.
What is that?
Lizard.
What
Hello,
the
protocol.
fuck is that?
Welcome in. Boom, scan. Get through some scanning. Yeah, ready for a return of the Brassy Dudes, I must say. Very ready for the return. I'm excited to see the new setup. Executor Palin, you jerk. Don't you have a keeper in here? You do not. Okay. It's going well. This is the first time that I'm doing an analysis run of it. Last time I played it was like 4 years ago. So, I initially tried to do an analysis run a couple years ago, but I sort of lost steam. So now I'm like, you know what? We're going to try again. I want to get back to the channel's roots of doing, you know, gaming analysis and such like that. And what better way to do it than with one of my favorite series of all time, the Mass Effect series. So that's what we're doing. We're coming back to our roots. And it's been a joy. It's been a joy playing this again. I love me some Mass Effect. I love Garrus, my husband. It really is. I remember you playing it a few years ago, and it was fun to watch that.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Samesh.
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
She's toxic?
You think that her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nerali Batia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Batia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I am out here fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Batia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
That's a good question, Brassy. I would say that my thoughts on it are probably largely the same, though I have taken more time to really dig into why I feel the way that I do, instead of just saying that, you know, this is what I feel, if that makes sense. Because we're talking, like, one of the things we've been talking about here is a lot of the symbolism, like, I mean, we're still in the first game, but a lot of the symbolism that's come up so far, like, you know, we just got off of Eden Prime being a prime, pun intended, human colony named after Eden, which is considered, like, you know, a biblical utopia, pride of humanity. Meeting these characters, you know, you've got Garrus, disillusioned lawman, a paladin of sorts trying to work outside the confines of the law, but law and justice is so much a part of his identity. You have people like Rex, who really struggles with his identity and has become more isolated, like most Krogan, because of the effects of the genophage. So he seeks purpose in, like, basically in creating lawlessness, if that makes sense. So it's fun looking at it in that sort of manner, instead of just like knowing, oh, like, this game is about, you know, coming to terms with your identity and, like, what is truth and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, now we're, like, I still think those things, but now I can, like, talk about the characters and how the characters support those ideas. And that's what's been fun. I've spent, like, a long time, like, writing out my thoughts more for this run than I did the first time, whereas I just kind of tried to talk off the cuff. Now I actually have, like, notes and things that I actually want to go over as we hit certain beats in the game.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
She's coming home.
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace.
Appreciate the lurk protocol.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay. We need to go back to the Citadel. Or we are in the Citadel. We need to actually, can't we just get to it from here? Isn't it over this way? Okay, that's the financial district. I don't need that. CSEC, Citadel Tower. Okay, so the Citadel Tower is over here. Have I scanned you yet? I did. Okay. That's the wards. Citadel Tower. All right.
Come on. Udine is presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Matriarch Benezia?
Who is she?
Matriarchs are powerful
She's a big
Asari
titty
who have entered
Asari.
the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods.
Udina.
And Saren is the prophet. for their
Fucking
return.
hate Udina, man.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back.
Fucking hate him.
Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
That guy sucks. He sucks so bad. Ah! Fucking politicians.
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go?
Oh,
Why
truly.
did they vanish? How come we
Truly.
found no trace of their existence?
Especially as you get into Mass Effect
We
3.
have found something.
Like, his whole character arc is... I feel like his character arc thrives the most with a renegade Shepard, which I'm not going to do because I can't be mean to people and I can't do bad things. But, like, he thrives under a renegade Shepard. And I think his arc makes the most sense, like, under a renegade Shepard. That said, like, he's one of those characters that I think that you can, like, read that he's dirty even from, like, game 1, from, like, Mass Effect 1, but by 3, like, the way that his character arc, like, shifts is not a surprise to me at all. It was very much like, yep, expected of you. You're a shithead in that way. When, with politicians, like, when the shit hits the fan, metaphorically speaking, you know, you truly see who they really are. You doubted me before.
I tried to warn you about Saren and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover
100%
Saren's true
Barassi.
purpose. A legend
Totally.
he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
It's like, you know, let's plant the seed that he sucks, and then by game 3, you have a full-blown shit tree, which is Counselor Udina. It always rubbed me the wrong way, because, like, in Renegade, at the end of Mass Effect 1, you can choose, well, I guess whether you go Paragon or Renegade, you can choose either Anderson or Udina to become, you know, the human council member. Spoilers. And I remember, like, the first time I played this game, it was like a no-brainer. I was like, fuck no, we're not going with Udina. Like, fuck that guy. You know, we go with Anderson. And it always irked me that regardless of whether you know, the fact that you choose Anderson, which I think most sensible people would choose Anderson, like, by the third game, Udina is back as being, like, Udina is the human counselor. And I'm just like, why? What was the point then? Like, oh, it drove me crazy. You realize who Udina was until the choice you get later. And I remember who he was and how he totally sucks. How he sucks so bad. Just a myth. A convenient lie to cover Sarah. Oh, and we're going to talk so much. Once we get to Sovereign, we're going to talk so much about, like, Reaper lore and why, like, the Reapers are fascinating in their commitment to their cycle and the complete emotional, like, dissonance that exists with it. they're precise and methodical and efficient as hell. And it's done completely without any, like, emotion or personal, like, anything personal related to it. And when we talk to, like, the meeting with Sovereign is always, like, it always gives me chills in that way, because that whole sequence is, like, you really, truly get to understand the Reapers from game one. Like, right off the rip, we really get to understand the Reapers and their perspective and their violence, and how removed from emotion it is. That it's truly just routine. And it's scary when you think about it that way. Oh, it always gives me just the heebie-jeebies. All right, can't you understand?
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
I can take Saren down.
The commander's right. There is a way to stop.
It really
Saren
does,
that doesn't require
Brassy.
fleets or armies.
It really does.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with um the Spectres.
Mass Effect 1 gets a bad rap in a lot of ways. Because I think it's such a slow burn. But I think in hindsight, Mass Effect 1 does the most work with setting up the trilogy. Like, I used to talk about, oh, like, yeah, you gotta kind of slog through Mass Effect 1, and, like, it is true to some extent. There is some sort of a slog through Mass Effect 1. But, like, once you get into the meat of it, you really do understand why the game has to be such a slow burn. There's so much lore about the world and the different races and the politics and the history that has to be organically revealed over the course of, 30, 40 hours, however long Mass Effect 1 is. I don't remember off the top of my head. There's so much that you have to reveal over the course of this game in a way that is organic and meaningful, and you just can't do it in a way that's, like, high octane for the entire experience. So it has to be this way. And, like, the older you get and the more you played the game, the more that makes sense. At least in my opinion. It builds the world up in a way where the things that happen in the next few games feels like they can make... Exactly. The other two games don't work without the setup of Mass Effect 1. Like, I truly, truly, truly believe that we don't get the incredible success, especially of 2, because 2 is, like, one of my all-time favorite games. You don't get the resounding success of Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 without the slog of Mass Effect 1. You just don't. And the character building that happens in Mass Effect 1. We fall in love with Tali and Garrus and Rex and Liara, and we fucking hate Ashley from Mass Effect 1. We need those things to bleed over into 2 and 3. We have to have an emotional root somewhere. You know what I mean? I'm ready.
I faced Saren on Eden Prime and exposed him for a traitor.
10,000%, Brassy. Yeah, stop being a turd. Turdian. Make me a Spectre!
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Yeah, I'm debating letting her live for this run.
Granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors
Agreed,
of
Ash.
galactic peace,
Agreed.
both our first
Tune in
and
Patsy.
last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
We just joined the CIA.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
Yeah, Caden just sucks in a less racist way. Thank you.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment.
He
and
really
training.
is.
You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
All right, down to CSEC we go, I guess.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Spectre training talent unlocked. Huzzah! Did I level up? You may now equip heavy armor. Advanced shield boost. Okay. I don't have sniper rifles yet. Now I do. Fucking, like, you have these little heads. You know, you got Shep, you got Garrett. You got Rex that takes up the whole fucking screen. And then it says, hey! I'm sorry, I love you, Rex. I love you! He's a big chonker. He is my big chonker. We love Uncle Rex in this house. Alright, can I put on some heavy armor? There we go. I'm done. Phone and I are too tired. Well, that's all. Oh, Parm. Oh, Parm friend. I hope you're okay. You sound like you're having a time. All right. Take me to CSEC, please. Actually, real quick, please hold, friends. Oh, Brassy, if you're still here, I meant to ask you, Mango and I were talking about it today. Like, obviously, life has been, you know, you've been moving, Mango is out of town. Are you available to get back into BG3 next week? Next Friday. We were actually talking about, like, if we're at a point where we should make Friday, a regular... Jesus. Somebody left. We were at a point, we were talking about making Friday a regular occurrence.
Looking you up.
Uh,
Shepard, here with the
Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander
Okay,
Shepard?
for sure.
Show me what you got.
Sounds good.
We'll talk about it.
Let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I'd heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Give me that good. Can I get... Whew, shit's expensive. I need to get lots more money. All right, cool. Yeah, we will sort out the details. The Onyx 4. There we go. I want the Onyx 4. You still can't wear anything, and I don't think neither of you can. Lame. It's alright. I've always thought that the heavy armor looked way better. We love that N7 look. Alright. Where's the journal? We got expose. Speak to the ambassador. Provide you with a ship and crew. Meet at the Alliance docking bay. Alright. That'll probably be a good stopping point for us, actually.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
And honestly, the greatest crime of this game is that Rex is only a companion in the first game. That, like, this series, it just, aside from the DLC in 3, it is a crime that we do not get more Rex throughout the series.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
There's more to
Come
this.
clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were
He's a
considering
partner
me
in
for
3 if you just start from 3 raw. Just a raw dog 3.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story.
That's so funny
For now,
to me.
all
Did you
need
not
to
play
know
the
is
other games the
I was
first
sent on
time?
a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
You're such
But
a
if they
turd.
do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead.
Playing it again on
Matriarch
stream all
Venezia,
those years
the
later.
other voice in that recording. She has a
Oh,
daughter,
truly,
a scientist
Brassy.
who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
All right.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
That's your job.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Suck my dick,
exactly
Udina.
The answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Ugh!
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20
Yep,
years
spill
ago.
the beans!
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel.
Such impressive!
Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived.
Jesus.
There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Jesus.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery.
Classic.
Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren.
Oh, well, now we're in a circle.
I think maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
I want to know the truth about you and Saren. I want to
We
know
had
about
intel on a rope.
Oh, I already did
The plan
this.
was simple. Sneak
The
into
only thing I care
You're
about
right,
is
Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research.
Cool.
Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Noveria respects. But they aren't popular.
Goodbye.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Thanks, Parm. All aboard?
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Now we do things my way.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of. Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The Captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
Whee! All right. I think that's a good stopping point for us.